Is it streaming? Are we going out there? Let me see if I can see anything going on. Yeah, looks like we're live. So I want to do a video. Never thought I'd have to say this, but I got to say it. So I want to just let everybody know. I had to leave the farm this week. It was a tough decision, but I know it's the best in the long run. A lot of people are kind of proud of me for doing that move and making, going over there, and I'm kind of concerned I'll be disappointing some, but I know hopefully that if I explain myself, maybe people will be less hateful of me. So at the end of the day, I had some dream in my head, and I thought we were going to go off and be this grand team and do all kind of great things, and it was such a powerful dream I had in my little head that I think I used it as a pair of rose-colored glasses, and I totally missed some of the conversation, because I was clearly being hired to be corporate worker. Simple as that, and I thought we were some kind of team, and it was very evident on Friday that that's not the case. I am just a employee, and after 35, 40 years of being a slave, I have no desire to do that again. And I had to leave. Yvonne was pretty unhappy with me, of course. I think he was kind of triggered. I think when I called, I said, no, I don't want to be a slave, but I mean, I guess he doesn't know that I have 35 years of being a slave to base my opinion on. But so I wanted to just let everybody know, I'm technically kind of disappointed myself. I should have known. I mean, I don't think he was not clear. I just truly think that I was living in this delusion that I had in my little brain that, but it didn't work that way. It wasn't like that. I hope nobody's too awfully disappointed. I would very much be happy with anybody. If anybody has questions, concerns or whatever have you can throw them in the comments. I was living with, so I don't have too much to say, outside, outside of that. At the end of the day, I didn't just want to be somebody's asset. I wanted to be part of a team, and it wasn't that way. And I have to apologize to Yvonne a million times because he never sold me something that false. I just failed to pay attention, and shame on me. That's that. Can you get your wet noodles out and whip me all you need to? I'm totally deserving. Okay, guys, thanks. I really, truly wish to say thanks for all your support. Hopefully you don't disown me and toss my account. You can stay and watch my little home garden. I will, of course, be working towards my dream at some point, somehow down the road. I'm sure it's going to come. But right now, this was not to be the day. So, once again, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I will see what I can to answer. Thanks, Dr. E. I know I appreciate that. You guys are the best family ever, and that's why I kind of want to explain myself and let everybody know, because I got so much respect for you guys, and I want you to hopefully not lose a lot for me. but there will be no more updates to the garden, and y'all are going to see that. And I feel that it should be explained. So I thought there was going to be some kind of dream or something, I don't know. But of course he was trying to run a business, and that's that's unfortunate. I can't just be somebody's employee. I can't do it. I can't. And he didn't really want any kind of partnership in any way. He didn't, financially or nothing like that. He was very clear about that, so it was tough. I mean, I really so much wanted to be there. I was looking forward to doing all this great work, and unfortunately, crap. Hey, Bill, nice to see you, man. Just me pouring out my soul about my quitting my job because I guess I didn't really pay attention to what was going on when I needed to be. On a good note, on the good side of life, I'm a week away from getting all the parts for my HHO machine. The guys are going to start cutting them early next week. Hopefully I'll have that, and I'll continue with my build. I'll do some documentation on my build. I did speak to a couple of some of my clients. There's a lot of happy people out there. I got all kind of work lined up, so I'm not really going to suffer in that respect. But it's a drag. It's a drag. I really kind of feel like a heel. But anyway, I absolutely, Dr. E, I already know. I already got so much work ahead of me that, I had tons and tons of people crying because I was not able to do it, and they're all pretty happy now that I'm able to go back. So I, just go back to my business, and I'll have more than enough to keep me busy. I went there not because I needed work, not because I needed money, because I wanted to do something great. And when it turned out to be just a freaking job, just, a corporation trying to, turn a profit and all that kind of crap, I was just, it hit me like a baseball bat on Friday afternoon. Hit me like a baseball bat, and I had to suck it up and finish my day. And I was a bastard too. I did the fucking job as absolutely perfectly as I could to make sure he was never able to replace me with anybody competent. And, I'm a bastard sometimes, but anyway, you guys are all the best. Yeah, check out Bill. Check out George Wiseman. You look him up in here on YouTube. He'll tell you all about it. He's the guy who told me all about it. I got the plans from him. I just bought the plans for like $35. So, I go to the store and buy all the parts. Home Depot sold me most of it. I got to get some custom made steel for the inserts, the round discs and stuff like that to do the electrolysis. But I talked to my good man Adam this morning, and he's going to have those on the table, cutting them. He reckons mid next week, so I can start assembling. It's going to be fantastic. It'll be great. I'm going to actually make 2 machines. I have enough for 2, so we'll go through and make them together, and it'll be fun. We're going to bubble all kind of water, and we're going to pour it there in the garden and see how it goes, because there's a lot of good people who say a lot of good things about the water, so we're gonna put it to the test. All right, I'm going to yeah, awesome, Bill. Awesome. Yeah, I've been studying it for like way less than a year, and it looks very impressive. So I'm happy to be fortunate enough to assemble a unit, and build one and source the parts and stuff like that. So, because they're expensive. He's charging, for the nice desktop model, I think it was a couple thousand, $2,500 or something. And, the rough wooden case model was, if I remember, like about 15. I think. I don't remember, you know. Yeah, exactly. I don't use a lot of torches. I don't do a lot of cutting steel and burning steel. So, although I do have a little welder that maybe I'll try at some point. And I got another video from a buddy of mine who showed me this same kind of unit, but it ran off 12 volts. You stick it under your engine hood and you pump the HHO into the air intake of your car, and you're getting big savings on fuel. And with the price of fuel nowadays, you can bet that I'm going to see if I can give that a shot, you know. I'm kind of getting excited about that too. So I'll technically have more time for stuff like this as I work for myself now. I have, you know, I'll be able to be home for, you know, periods of time here and there to do whatever I need between jobs, you know. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Oh yeah, I could use it, but it's probably going to cost more to ship it here than it's going to be to buy it here, because I'm up in Canada and God knows how long or how much that would cost for, you know, weight wise. So, but I would love to have some stainless, because I already talked to Adam. I mean, if these things are what they say, and of course we all know they are, I'm going to start making a bunch, because I want to make them for, of course, some family members. And, you know, George is saying, hey, if you want to make them and sell them, I got millions of people that want to buy them. So, you know, it could be easy, nice source of income once I get rolling. So, I mean, I'm going to need more stainless as life goes on. So I certainly, I don't know what it costs to get it here. That's my problem. You know, probably just as cheap to buy it off the rack. Yeah, okay, so you guys, yeah, I have, my supplies all over the place. But I did get off Amazon, if I could find them. Yeah, here they are. A big old bag. There's all kind of one-way valves, so I can control that, because of course flashback is a big concern. So we have a bunch of these. We'll use there's a couple of spots that you want to check, you know, and make sure there's no back pressure at those spots. If I remember the design properly, it's been a bit of time since I've seen it. But yeah, for sure, 100% you need to control that. And, you know, you got to make sure you never go down too far in the level of the water too. So that's why we put an automatic timer on, so it'll only run for, you know, like an hour max, because you don't ever want to run out. So Chamberlain, South Dakota. So let me see. I'll go online at some point in the next couple of days and find out what it costs to ship 50 pounds of stainless steel, just for shits and giggles, to get an idea how much it would cost from Chamberlain, South Dakota to, you know, Midland, Ontario. Maybe it'll work. Maybe I can just send you a bunch of money, you can ship it to me. We'll check it out. But absolutely appreciate that. Yep. I got to get some bubblers to put the bubble into the liquid, into the water. Get a couple of those so I can do a couple hops to make sure it's all good. Yeah, this one has no moving parts either. It's just electrolysis, and you know, a couple of transformers to jack the power up. Will be. I got some diode, or some, what do you call them, good old bridge rectifiers kicking around here somewhere. That wasn't them, but I got some bridge rectifiers. You know, it's pretty basic, simple stuff. You know, I don't see any issues at all slapping it together. Yeah, just gotta assemble it. Probably have to. My Home Depot bag was expensive. A couple different sizes of hose. The rest of the plastic for assembling it. You know, there are timer switch, clamps, you know, all that good stuff. Barred outlets so I can tap into my PVC and output for the gas flow, all that kind of stuff. So there was in here, I'm gonna guess what I spend that day, like $100 or $150. You know, the steel getting cut, I think, if I remember correctly, he's charged me $275 Canadian, and that's going to be for 50 little pieces of steel cut per thing. I can send you the money for the shipping. That's easy peasy, and I could send you the design, the stuff to cut it. If you can cut it, I can even cut it to size well. I mean, that's you know, that's a good thing, right? So I can certainly give you a PDF of the design, and if you can cut them and ship them, I will give you all kind of money, whatever you charge. I mean, I'll pay for the shipping and your time, of course, if you can cut them, whatever you like, right? I mean, absolutely, absolutely, I like it. So I'll put in my chat here. That's my email address. If you wanted to send me an email, I will reply with the PDF, and you can take a look at it and we can discuss. Yeah. I'm not sure, of course, how to create different frequencies outside of maybe different voltages. I mean, he talked a lot about comparing what he designed with the one that they originally were going to sell him for 150 grand or whatever, the commercial one, and his turned out to be more efficient and turned out to be more I guess efficient, so it produced more gas faster. So, and there was a reason, I can't remember, maybe it was because of the frequencies or because he keeps a really low amp. So I'm you know, and I got a few different videos in my mind, so I can't remember exactly, but that's interesting. I'd be more than happy to figure out what we could do there, because I mean, if you can bubble it and make lots of water for your garden, make lots of water for yourself, make lots of air to, you know, for your breathing, it's gonna be just better. Just gonna be better. There you go, frequency generator. Maybe we need to talk to Zach. He could probably tell us where to get a good one, because he probably knows all that good stuff. Unless, of course, maybe you know. But there's a couple of good guys that we could talk to, get information about that. Zach would be #1 guy to go to, and of course, our good guy down under, Lucas. We could talk to Lucas because he probably knows all this stuff too, right? Know what kind to buy for testing. Benjamin Malderson probably has all kind of information about it, and probably be a very good person to speak to as well. I can ping him next Monday night on his chat and see what he has in his brain to help with that, because I think pretty sure it was on his show that I was introduced to George Wiseman, you know, although I've seen him on a few different shows by now, but I I bet you we could. I bet you we could. You know, I don't know. If you were able to make it to October or Flattoberfest, you can certainly pick Zach's mind there in person. I don't think I'm going to get to go, of course, because of friggin' tyrannical Canadian BS. So unless I try to smuggle myself across the border, I don't know if you can just drive. I'm not sure. I'll look into it. I mean, I kind of would like to go, but I'm not getting no fucking jab. I'm not gonna fucking any nonsense like that. I'm not even thinking about happening. So, you know, they're not even sticking a Q-tip up my nose. I'm not letting them. So I don't know. It's probably just something I can look into a bit further and see what kind of condition the friggin' world's in a couple months. But yeah, I mean, for sure, we could probably get him on a chat and have a conversation online at some point. I bet you he would be, you know, applicable to have a conversation, even if we just called into one of the shows he's on, you know. But I can send him an email and ask. I can certainly do that. I'll certainly put that on my list to do, to see if we can talk to him, because he might not know about anything HHO, and he might want to have a bit of time to look into it. So, but anyway, fantastic. I really appreciate the conversation, guys. Once again, much love. You guys are all great. Hope everybody doesn't hate me. You know, but I gotta go to work. I got some flooring here to do for my wife and some trim. You can see the doorway behind me over there. It doesn't have trim all the way around it. I have some work here to do. Flattoberfest this year is in South Carolina. Not where they had it last year, but the year before. It's going to be pretty sure the Shriner Center, I think. I knew how to type. Flat Earth festivals. That's what we need. Events. Greenville Shrine in Greenville, South Carolina. I should have known that, but I didn't want to say the wrong thing. But that's where it's happening. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna hopefully go, but certainly can't make any kind of guarantees or anything more than hope at this stage of the game. But anyway, guys, there you go. There you go. Always good to see your dad. Always a good thing. Flattoberfest, I mean, never been one to myself, but they are awesome by all the reports. So, and of course, some of your YouTube guys are always good to see. So that's awesome, Bill. I hope you can make it. But anyway, I'm gonna get off. I got some stuff to do. I just wanted to make it a video and let everybody know that, you know, farm videos are gonna be done. And once again, appreciate everybody's support, everybody's love, and thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Take care.